Hello everybody, it's Bourbon Bill, and tonight, a very special episode. We dive into a heated debate. That's right, which Knob Creek is better? So, there will be a little bit of a spoiler alert here. I will link it above. I did a video recently called The Best of Knob Creek. And in that video, there was Knob Creek 9, Knob Creek 9, the 120 proof version. There was Knob Creek 12. There was Knob Creek 15. And there was Knob Creek 12 cask strength. And Knob Creek 12, spoiler, placed last. And that was shocking to myself, and a lot of people were like, this guy's palate's terrible. I did offer an explanation in the end of that video. If you want to go watch it, please go ahead. I won't spoil the other results. But that bottle of Knob Creek 12 had been open for probably over a year with very little left in it. Just couldn't find it quite readily, so I didn't drink it, so I had just a little bit left. And I think there was way too much air in that bottle, which spoiled Knob Creek 12's representation in that video. So, went out and got a new bottle of Knob Creek 12 about 2 weeks ago, opened it, had a couple pours out of it, thought it was delicious compared to how much I disliked it in the Best of Knob Creek video. So, tonight I figured let's just do the 100 proof, and the real question is always Knob Creek 12 or Knob Creek 15. So, let's take a look at the contenders tonight. Fighting for the everyman's corner, Knob Creek 12, 100 proof, 50% alcohol by volume. Aged 12 years, as you might have guessed from the 12 on the label. Here in PA, $59.99 a bottle. Other states I've seen this $70, $80, and I don't see it on the shelf. Other places I've gone. Here in PA, you can find it on the shelf depending on what area of Pennsylvania you're in. But it's not, I don't think it's always there, but it comes in frequently enough. So, we're going to give this one a redemption chance tonight. Swinging in the distinguished gentleman's corner, Knob Creek 15. 100 proof, 50% alcohol by volume. And as you guessed it, aged 15 years, 3 years more. Now, this is KC002, which is batch 2, so this is 2021's batch. They originally released this in 2020. I said it before, but the MSRP in 2020 was $99.99. And in 2021, $119.99 here in PA, so about $120 a bottle. I've seen this elsewhere for roughly that $120 a bottle, so double. It's double the price of the Knob Creek 12. Now, something that they give you in this bottle that you do not get on the Knob Creek 12 bottle is a few tasting notes here on the side. Aromas of heavy caramel and toasted oak with hints of sweet vanilla, coconut, and light leather. The palate is smooth with rich charred oak, paired with vanilla and caramel. The finish is warm with a touch of brown spice. Not sure which brown spice they're referring to, but you also get the words limited edition and limited edition twice on here. So I've enjoyed this bottle. It's about half full. Got this probably late 2021, I would say. I picked this up. It was available in PA for some time when they came out, but I don't think it's readily available anymore. I assume because they released this in 2020 and 2021, we might see this again in 2022. So if you did want one of these, keep your eyes peeled. Right. As always, my wife has poured these blind for me into the colored Glencairns, which if you'd like a colored Glencairn, click in the description below and I have provided the Amazon link for you to find them. Because I'm a nice guy. Alright, let's get started here with the green Glencairn. Give it a swirl. Oh, sweet heaven. Both of these are going to smell good, right? Oh. Tons of oak. Vanilla. barrel char. Heavy on the caramel and oak. I get faint hints of like a cherry almost on this. In a lot of well-aged bourbons, I get like a cherry note sometimes. Not just on like Buffalo Trace or anything like that. Other ones as well. Oh, there's some red fruits now in the back of this. Oh, this nose is heavenly. Let's go for a sip. Wow, that's good. Tons of oak and caramel and leather. Good spice. Finish is fairly long. Dang delicious. If you like sweet oak and char and leather and vanilla and caramel, that's for you. That is delicious. Alright. Second glass, the blue Glencairn. Let's give it a swirl here. So this nose comes off a little brighter. The oak is dialed way back on this. I get a lot of vanilla, caramel, but the oak component that was in this glass, the green one, is missing here. Not at all prominent like it was in that glass. Also a delicious nose though. This is just like a sweeter dessert nose. Just that vanilla and caramel, lacking the heavy oak influence. Also get that red fruit coming through, but not as much as cherry. More like a strawberry on this kind of, where that one had more cherry to it. Let's take a sip. Gosh, that's delicious. It's sweeter up front. There is oak that comes in the back. Knob Creek, to me, has always kind of had that oak, brown sugar, caramel backbone, and it's present here as well. Deliciously well balanced. There's the sweet flavors, the oak flavors, the caramel, the vanillas. Very delicious overall. So what I think did happen was, in fact, in my best of Knob Creek video, which was linked above earlier and I talked about earlier, I think that Knob Creek 12 was just not a great bottle. This one is a great bottle of Knob Creek 12. I believe there's a Knob Creek 12 only because the oak is dialed back from the green glass. I believe the green glass is the Knob Creek 15. So we're doing a little back and forth here till I pick a winner, and then we'll see if my guesses were correct. Alright, the green is the winner for nose for me. That green glass just, it drinks like a sweet oak log, man. It's delicious. If you like oak, it's delicious. Back to the blue. Man, these are neck and neck. They're both so good. Again, different result. I am going to pick the green glass tonight because I love oak. But if you don't like a heavy oak influence, the blue glass is for you. That's all I'm going to say. And if you like oak, but like you got to really like oak to prefer the green glass over the blue. But I do. So tonight I do prefer the green glass. Let's see if I was correct in thinking that the green glass was the Knob Creek 15. Got the answer key here. And the winner tonight, the green glass, was Knob Creek 15. But I will say I'm glad I did this video. It did give the Knob Creek 12 a little bit of redemption tonight. It is a delicious pour. I can see why people would choose it over the Knob Creek 15. A lot of people do. A lot of people say, oh, the 12 is better. Listen, for me, the 15 is better. However, it is not $60 better. Okay? The Knob Creek 15 is a fantastic bourbon if you like the oak, but the $120 price tag is hard to swallow. Because for $60, you get something that's darn close in terms of quality and taste. I mean, right behind it. Like, if that's 60, this should have been maybe 80, 75. Then I could have said, well, there you go. At the 120 price, if that's a lot of money to you and you don't want to spend it, the 12 is probably the way to go. But on pure taste, I prefer the 15. So if you like what you saw tonight, please like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Have a great evening, everybody.